Hey guys, I'm Bianca. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have 10 Dollar Tree Christmas DIYs. These DIYs are actually from last year. I decided to combine all of my Dollar Tree DIYs, well most of them, into one video. I also did this for fall. I have Dollar Tree fall DIYs as well. If you want to see that, I'll link it at the top and below in the description box. So I hope you all enjoy these. I like to do this because it's just a fun way to show a lot of my new viewers my videos from last year. So I hope you all enjoy. Okay, so the first way I'm going to show you is with the picture frames. So this is super easy and I'm just gonna show you real quick just because in case there are a few people that have not seen how to make these framed lanterns. You just want to open it up. Now you can either leave the glass on or off. I would say leave it on because when you do put the ribbon over it, the ribbon will stay in place instead of like kind of sinking in. Once you put these back down, it's kind of loose still, the glass. If you want this to be really sturdy, you can add a line of E6000 all around and then add a line of hot glue, or you can just use hot glue. It's up to you. So once you do that, you just put this back down, and then what you're gonna do is just basically glue them like this and then make your square, and you only need 4 frames. So once you do that, you're going to end up with this. What I'm going to do is just take my ribbon and I'm going to take a piece and make sure it overlaps the top like that, and then go all the way down and make sure it overlaps a little bit at the bottom, so about right there. And once I cut that, I can make all of my strips of ribbon this size. I'm already used to the hot glue, so I just kind of dab it like that. If you're not, you can easily just use like your scissors to like tap it down instead of using your fingers. So it's just up to you. Bring it like that. So we want to put a line of glue right here too. Now we're just going to put the 3 pieces of ribbon at the top. So now I'm just going to measure it out how big we need that part, and then of course we're going to leave the bottom open. Take my gold ribbon and put it around the present as if it were wrapped, and then I will make a Christmas bow on the top. Okay, and then do the same thing with the other ribbon this way. So you're gonna cross it like that. To do the bow, I just grabbed the rest of my gold ribbon and folded it in half, and then I'm just gonna cross it like this and then bring this part down like that to make those loops. and then just kind of bend these together. And then you can just grab any kind of string and wrap it around there. This is the easiest way to make the bow for me, because I know there's other ways to do this, but I'm just gonna do it this way. You remember that white box that I had? We're gonna go ahead and wrap the lights. So I just been having these boxes since last year. You can find little boxes at the Dollar Tree, like I said. So now once I have the box, I'm just gonna take my lights. I'm gonna turn it on and then just stick this in here. And then I'm just gonna wrap it around on the sides like that. And then I'm just gonna put a piece of tape right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna take another strand of lights. So if you want, you can just put them all like that and then just add a little piece of tape at the top. And then all you do is just take your box and put it on the top like that. So, so pretty. What we need is this chair cover from the Dollar Tree. And then we're just gonna need a pin to draw inside a straight line to put our hot glue. And then my measuring tape is gonna help me with that. I have this big pillow right here that I'm gonna use the stuffing inside of it to stuff my pillow. So I just bought a cheap pillow for like $2-3 and I just use the stuffing from that. It's pretty big. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and turn it inside out. The material is definitely like a felt material. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay my measuring tape like this. See, about right there. And now I'm just gonna draw a line. So now I'm gonna turn it back, the right side, and then I'll apply the glue. So I'm just gonna kind of fold it like this. Just make sure it's straight. That way, as soon as you put the line of glue, you can just press it down. Okay, so I think it's better just to fold it twice. Try to make it as straight as possible. Okay, so once you have that, now we can unfold this and we can start adding the stuffing. Okay, so now what you want to do is kind of just push it in a little, and then little by little, here's the siding right here. I'm going to add glue and then just press it down like that. So once that's closed up, all you have to do is just pop this over. Okay, so here I have just a little setup. I think it came out so cute. I got everything from Dollar Tree that you see here. That includes the 2 Christmas trees right there, and I already have one open. So they were about 18 inches long, which is not that big and not that full. So that's why I grabbed an extra garland that I have here at my house, so I can fill it more so it looks more full. And then I'm just gonna be painting these white. So I have my white paint that I've had on hand for a while with my brush, and then I just have my floral cutters. I might use some of this floral foam And then to decorate it, I'm definitely gonna use some ribbon. Now I've been having this ribbon from Hobby Lobby, which was $2.50, and then this ribbon is from the Dollar Tree. It is totally optional. You could add snow to the Christmas trees, which I am gonna do. I found a can of snow from Walmart for $2, and then I have some floral picks from Dollar Tree. So before I get started, I'm gonna just wipe them down really good. So I'm just gonna do one coat on both and then let it dry. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare my tree. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and start to spread out the branches. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and add this to make it a little bit thicker and fuller. Okay, so now that I have them fuller than what they were, I'm gonna take this can of snow and spray it, but I don't want it to get everywhere, so I'm gonna go and put like a towel down and then spray it. I'll show you. Okay, so now that they're dry, I'm just gonna make a little bow with the Dollar Tree ribbon. Okay, so I have the two bows right here. They're gonna be in front like that, and then I'm just gonna add two pieces like this, like one going that way and then one going this way. So I have the bows on here now, and FYI, I did go ahead and put the little stand on it. So as soon as you take the tree out, go ahead and put the stand on it, because while you're arranging the stems on it, and then whenever you do spray it with the snow, it's just easier if you have this stand on, so that way it won't be falling over. So now I can go ahead and remove them, because I'm gonna go ahead and put the floral foam in here and then stick it in here. Maybe cut about right there. Stick it in like that. Go ahead and take the stand off. Oops. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down to the bottom. So I went ahead and did add floral moss to it. So if you have some on hand, go ahead and put some to hide the floral foam. If not, you can go pick some up from the Dollar Tree. So now you can totally leave it like this, if just depending on your style and how you want to decorate. But I am going to start adding some floral picks from the Dollar Tree. And there you have it, you guys. I really love the way they came out, especially because everything is from the Dollar Tree. I think it stands out even more because of the maroon berries. So for the first DIY, I'm gonna be making a wreath out of this white 18-inch wreath. I actually have two here, so I want them to be more full. That's why I'm gonna be putting two together. Always have my glue gun and my scissors, and then I just have some ribbon right here, some Dollar Tree ribbon that I'm gonna use, and then I might add this ribbon that I've been having that I got from Hobby Lobby, and then just the Dollar Tree twine to help me make my bow. I have some Dollar Tree picks over here and flower. In order to put them together, you can just grab one of these pieces and then just wrap it around both wreaths. So I'm going to take one on this side and wrap it around. And then on this side too. And now I'm going to start spreading out the wreath. So I'm just going to grab some ribbon, just making sure they're the same length at the bottom, and then come back to the top. And then just grabbing it in the middle like this with your thumbs, and then just pinching them together like that. Take my twine, wrap it around. So just tie a knot in the back to secure it. Cut off the excess. Some more ribbon. I'm gonna make the same bow, except I'm gonna make a smaller one. Okay, so what I did was go ahead and cut the bottom ribbon to the second smaller bow, just because it didn't look right because it was short. So if I was gonna make the second bow with this ribbon under it, I should have made them long too, the same length as these, and I didn't. So it didn't look right, so I went ahead and just cut it to make it look like one big bow. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take this ribbon, make the same type of bow again, and then just add it right here. And as you can see, I left it long, so that way it just looks better that way. And what I like to do to all of my ribbon at the bottom is just fold it in half. I've showed you this before, but just in case you haven't seen, I like to fold it in half and then just cut a diagonal off. So now I'm just gonna start adding things to it. So the first thing I want to add is this pretty branch. Now I only have 2 left, which sucks because I've been looking for them again and I cannot find them no more. So I really like these. I hope to find them again. Okay, so for the second DIY, this one is actually very simple. I just have these glass vases from the Dollar Tree. This star, it's an ornament. It's from the Dollar Tree as well. And then I have 2 12-piece ball ornaments. And then the last thing I have is just these LED lights. So the first thing I do is turn on my lights and then stick like some of them in here, like a few of them. And then I'm gonna open this up and then add a couple of them in there. Mix them all up as you put them inside of this. Okay, and then just stick this behind here. And then to these 2, I'll just add the rest of these ornament balls. And then I'm gonna take this star and just set it in front of it like that. Okay, so if you have like a cake stand, you can put it like this, put the big one in the middle and the two on the side. And then if you want this on your dining table, you can just put a runner underneath it too, and it will definitely stand out. Maybe if you put like a red one. Okay, and then this is another idea. I just put the 3 vases on a decor tray, and then I just added some of the Dollar Tree flowers and picks right there. So you can totally do it like this too on any type of console table or dining table with a runner. This is just an idea. So I really like this one. I just think it's very like glam Christmas decor. So for the first DIY, I'm going to be showing you guys a really easy and simple garland. Everything you see here is from the Dollar Tree except my scissors. So I'm just going to grab these lights and wrap all of these different kinds of burlap and ribbon around it. I'm not sure exactly the pattern I'm going to use yet or which ones I'm going to use, but I'll figure that out right now when I start to do it, to see which way looks good, what colors look good together. And then I have these bells right here. I have some silver ones and some red ones. And then I just have this twine right here. So I plugged up my lights. I'm just trying to stretch them out a little. So what I'm going to start doing is cutting off these pieces of ribbon and burlap and start tying it around the lights. So let's see how big I need them to be. Maybe about that big. So I'm going to untie it and then just use this piece as my guide to cut all of the ribbon that I'm going to use. I only found one of this kind of ribbon, so I'm not going to be able to use a lot of this one. I'm going to go ahead and wrap one around here first. I'm just trying my best to make them even on both sides. You know, it doesn't have to be perfectly even, but about even. So just tie it tight like that. And I think I'm going to go in with the regular burlap next to it. Okay, and then next to that one, I'm going to grab one of these. Okay, so far I have it like that. And then like I said, since I don't have so many of this one, I'm going to go ahead and start the pattern over with the plain burlap, the glitter ribbon, and then the polka dot one. And then I'll add one of these again. It's turning out. Okay, so now that I got it finished, I'm gonna go ahead and add some of these red bells. Okay, so that came out looking so pretty. The options are really endless with this. You can put this like on a table like this, like a console table, or you can put it on the middle of your dining table. You could even put this on a Christmas tree. Everything is from Dollar Tree except for my glue gun and my scissors and this can of snow. Only $1.98 at Walmart. You don't have to use this. I just want to use this to give the flag more of that frosty effect. I just really like that right now. Okay, so everything else is from Dollar Tree. These berries right here, these picks, very pretty. And then I just have some ribbon from there. I recommend using at least 2 types of ribbon just because I think it brings it out even more. So think of this as making a wreath. You know, you can add whatever you want on this. If you want to add ornaments, you could. I was even thinking of putting some bells. I have a lot of bells from the Dollar Tree, but I decided not to do that too. And then I also have this decorative mesh from the Dollar Tree. It's just a red one, and I'm gonna figure out how to incorporate that on there. Okay, so I just put this big ugly old towel down, that way I can protect my table. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take it out, and it's gonna be upside down, so I'm gonna just go ahead and start spreading it out. What you want to do is spray one even light coat on and let it dry, and then spray it again if you want it to be a thicker coat. Okay guys, so this is some Dollar Tree ribbon that I'm going to use instead of the polka dot one. I found it in my closet. It was hiding in there, so I'd rather use this one because I like the thickness of this one. It's 2.5 inches wide, and then I just have some twine right here. So I'm gonna make the bow to put on the swag. So the tree, I was able to do 2 coats. It sat the whole day and night just because I had so many things to do yesterday. Then at the end of this, you see I have this long one left. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it down here too and leave a huge loop right here. So now I'm just gonna take my twine and stick it in there and tie it off. It does have fallout, so just keep that in mind. I'm gonna go ahead and take my bow and glue it on this part. Fold it in half like that and cut it. Just take pieces like that, fold it in half as big as you want. Instead of it just being flat like that, I'm gonna kind of like fold it together like this to give it a little like curve, and then just glue it down, and then I'm gonna stick it behind here, just all around in the back of the big bow. So it's looking really, really pretty already. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take some of this, fold it like that, and then make another piece like that, cut it, and then put it in the back of the red ribbon, but in front of the mesh. Okay, so the last step that I'm gonna do to it is just add these berries, and I just stuck them in everywhere I wanted them to go. So now I just need to glue them down. Oh my god, I just really love the way it turned out. So pretty. And even if this is not your style, as far as like you don't want to do red traditional colors for Christmas, you can do whatever type of style you want, farmhouse style, just any style that you like, any colors that you want, you can do it that way. So I'm sure there are easier methods to apply like the mesh part of the swag, but I just did it that way because it was just easier to me. Maybe there are different methods for that, maybe easier methods. You know, I'm not too sure. Okay, so for this really easy DIY, a pen or a pencil. Underneath this, you can just get a poster board from the Dollar Tree, and I'll show you why. I have just this little box that you gift clothes in, so I'm just using that because I have it on hand. It saves a little money right there. So everything else is from the Dollar Tree. The tumbling tower, it's like a little Jenga set, and you can also use craft sticks. And then I just have 2 greeting cards right here. 2 for $1, which is great. So the first way I'm going to show you is going to be with the tumbling tower blocks. Now I forgot to mention they come in 2 colors. They come in this dark brown color and then just like a regular wood color. So you can actually use either one. I'm going to check to see how many I need for my card. So I'm going to just start arranging them around my card to see how many I need. See, so what I did was instead of putting it inside of these 2, I won't have another one fit. I need to do it like this up there. So it'll be outside of it like that. Okay. So I'm going to need 14 pieces for this. So what I'm going to actually do is take off this silver part of it. I don't want to use that. You can if you want. Just do it as carefully as possible, or you could just leave it on. I'm just going to be using my hot glue gun like I showed you. You can also use the E6000 if you want this to really hold. I'm just doing the hot glue gun to show you for video purposes, just so I can finish it fast enough. So I'm going to take my first one. And then just press them together and down so it's straight. Try to do it as straight as possible. Is take my white cover, and this is going to be like the little background. I'm just going to take my pen or pencil, whatever you have, and outline it. Let's go ahead and take them out. We're going to see what we need to cut for this one. I grabbed another cardboard box. So what I'm gonna do is take my card and I'm gonna glue this together. So now I'm gonna glue this down to my cardboard box. Now take my wood sticks and then glue these down. Alright, so I just set them underneath my console table. They came out so pretty. I really like them. I'm going to stain it with the wood finish penetrating stain Jacobin 2750. So I'm just going to lightly stain this. Again, you don't have to do this, but you can. The stain that I have is from Home Depot and it was only about like $3. So I've let it dry for about an hour. This would obviously be a little bit easier if you had a regular piece of wood without these gaps right here. Okay, so making sure that it is right in the middle. I'm gonna turn it around. Try not to move it out of place. We want it to be straight. And then I'm gonna go ahead and trace it so I know where to cut. Okay, so I traced around this part. Since my pin doesn't fit inside right here, what I'm gonna do is just take my scissors. So I'm just gonna go like this. Remember, this doesn't have to be perfect because it's gonna be Farmhouse Rustic sign. I bought this big one. It's 16 ounces from Walmart for about $6, $7. Do some thin layers on the wood and then glue it down. Take a card and just rub out these air bubbles because there will be some. And it will also kind of lift from the sides, but you can just add more glue to it. let it dry for maybe an hour and a half. So what I'm going to do is just start sanding it down all around, and then we will seal it again. And as you can see, there's pieces of the Mod Podge coming up, which I really love the way it looks already, and you can totally leave it like this, but I'm gonna go ahead and seal it one more time just to make sure the edges stay in place. So this is how it came out, you guys. I really love it.